Welcome to the Baker Hotel, where the walls whisper and shadows move when no one's looking. This hotel may be under restoration now, but its eerie history is far from buried. Here are 5 of the most terrifying hauntings that linger in its halls. The Mistress on the 7th floor is one of the most notorious spirits here, believed to be the mistress of T.B. Baker himself. She lived on the 7th floor, but the love affair ended tragically when she threw herself from a window. Today, her lavender perfume fills the air, so sweet, but so out of place. Some have seen her red-haired ghost walking the halls, dressed to perfection, always with red lipstick, waiting and watching. But she's not just a silent specter. If you're a man wandering her territory, don't be surprised if you feel an icy touch or a light poke, her way of reminding you she's still there. T.B. Baker's presence lingers too. On the 11th floor, where his private suite once was, people still smell the thick, unmistakable scent of cigar smoke. But it's not just the smell. Personal belongings have a tendency to disappear, only to reappear later, tucked away in Baker's old suite. It's as if he's still there, watching over his beloved hotel, making sure nothing goes unnoticed. Perhaps the most gruesome ghost is that of the tragic Bellhop. In the 1950s, a young man met a horrific death in a gruesome elevator accident, but his spirit never left. Guests and staff have reported seeing only the upper half of a man, his broken body dragging itself along the hallways, silently screaming for help that will never come. The thought of his mangled form endlessly wandering the hotel sends shivers down the spine of anyone who dares to stay the night. Another spirit that roams the Baker is a young boy who died from leukemia in the 1930s, often seen with his shaggy dog. The boy is different from other spirits. He seems to be searching for something, or maybe someone. His eyes are filled with sadness, but there's something unnerving about his presence. He tries to communicate with mediums, but some say the real fear comes when you realize he might not be as innocent as he seems. What does he really want? The answer remains unknown. In the 1990s, employees of a bank across the street began noticing something strange. The windows of the Baker Hotel, long abandoned, would open and close on their own, all day, every day. No one was inside. To this day, there's no explanation for the phenomenon. It's as if the building itself is alive, breathing through its windows, waiting for someone to notice its presence. These are just a few of the terrifying tales that make the Baker Hotel one of the most haunted places in Texas. Even as it's being restored, its ghosts remain restless. If you ever find yourself near mineral wells, just remember, not all the hotel's guests are alive. Have you had any supernatural experiences in the Baker Hotel? Please feel free to share them in the comments. I would love to hear your stories. To learn about more interesting things, you may want to follow my page. And as always, have a good one.